So, my claim today is that this AI transformation needs, in order to be successful, to start with people and end with people. This is the first time in the history that we have a transformation that is changing so fast that it's faster than any organization, any human can absorb it. Here we can see a study presented and done by BCG last year that says that in order to have a transformation such as AI transformation, 70% should be focused on people and processes. Only 10% on algorithms, whatever that means, and technology only 20%. And yet we see majority of the corporations and companies today buying an AI tool, and here in Europe I'm sure we are all using kind of the same AI tool. I will not name it, but it's started with the company name with M, right? And we expect people who have done the same job for 20 years in a certain way, we give them this tool and we say, okay, now from tomorrow, please use it, be faster, be more productive, and then we will measure the results. And I don't think that it's working like that, okay? And I had a first-hand experience in that. I spent over a year in a huge corporation where I led the building, and I was building an AI academy, corporate AI academy from scratch. So I will share very briefly my experience, what I saw, what worked and what didn't work. Okay, so first I saw huge thirst from people. So it was a manufacturing company. Okay, it was more than 100K people worldwide, and you would think it's an old industry, it's not tech, it's not digital, etc. However, the thirst from people to learn, to really implement what they see on the news, what they see on LinkedIn was enormous. Second, very good thing, we had support from leadership. Now, it's a good thing from the perspective how you look at it, okay? But let's say for now it's a very good thing that we had the support from leadership. Executive backing came from very top. We need AI training. Third thing, where people were very smart, much smarter than maybe some executives, they wanted specificity. So they wanted AI training for their role. Okay, they wanted to understand, okay, I know what is AI, I can open ChatGPT, Copilot, whatever, ask it a question, but how it saves me time on Monday? How do I actually do it, okay? Now, what didn't go so well, or what we could have done better, okay? We implemented, as a first time, one size fits all training. Okay, and generally this is not a bad thing, because when you're starting and when you are taking into account a bunch of non-technical people, because this is the focus, training non-technical roles and functions on AI, as a first step, it was good. What is AI, what is not, so it's good, okay? But there is a critical step that I will talk about more on the next slide, and that is what's happened next. We have people, non-technical people, they understand what is AI, they understand how it works behind the scenes and everything, and then what? Okay. Second thing, no culture. Okay. Culture, I will say it again, it starts with people, needs to end with people, but it needs to start with people even when we talk about this technology transformation. Okay. We had one tool, poor first results, and people gave up too fast, which I'm sure that if any of you work in a company that is going through AI transformation, from learning and development perspective, it's the same, but it's normal, okay? And third thing is optional adaptation, okay? So you're interested, you're a power user, come, You can. You don't know? It's okay. Doesn't matter. So very quickly, I want to go through the kind of a roadmap. What does it mean to do a very good AI transformation in corporates? As I mentioned, it's okay to start with one size fits all, okay? Because we have people who don't know how to do what to do. So explaining to them, what is this technology? Why do we talk about it right now when it's there since 1956? Why now, okay? What it can, what it cannot do, what are the limitations? What does it mean with all the policies that we have? So what is our responsibility? It's good. But then the next step is crucial. And you need to go to functions. You need to go to teams and understand first what are the workflows that they are doing now without AI, okay? You need to understand exactly what are the repetitive tasks on a day-to-day basis. Probably identify the team leader who will help you. Maybe they are very eager for AI, maybe they want to help you. It's good, sometimes, usually we have them. And then figure out, okay, for this team, for this function, for these workflows, I can implement AI. And it will help me. It will bring me value immediately. Number 3, which I would say is probably the most crucial one, is that companies fail to build culture, excitement around this technology. People, majority of people open LinkedIn, they open news, they open Instagram. The first thing they see, oh my God, in 5 to 10 years we will not have jobs anymore. It's over. It's over. I mean, you open a podcast, any podcast, it's done. It's utopia or dystopia. So you have a person who is 40 years old, it's half of their career. What do? They also have a kid at home who is about to go to college. What do I tell them to study? What is happening? There's nothing I can do. So there's fear. There is huge fear, okay? Built by big tech companies, by the government, by all kinds of actors. But in reality, I wouldn't say it's true. I wouldn't say that in 5 years we will not have jobs anymore. So in your company, it's very important to build this culture of excitement. And you can do it in very different ways. You can support people to experiment. You can build communities that actually don't die after 2 weeks, where people can go, experiment, have use cases all the time for different role functions, can connect with people all around the world from the same company. If it's an international company, you can run hackathons, which is amazing way to show non-technical people what they can do. You can run hackathon for non-coding, with non-coding platform, whatever, where a marketing specialist, a sales specialist can build a tool that they really need in their everyday work, and they can build it themselves. And they can actually see, wow, I wouldn't be able to do this 2-3 years ago. So it's really empowering when non-technical people experience that. And then comes something that we all can relate with, is measuring outcomes honestly. Okay, so before starting AI transformation, I'm sure that you have to align with your leadership. And you have to align with your leadership. Okay, so what can we expect? What does it mean? What are the results? It's very important to set the record straight with your leadership, okay? It's not like other transformations. It's different because usually, as we saw, what went wrong is that at the beginning it will take more time to do your task with AI because you're learning, because it's normal. So you have to take that into consideration. And then once you have that learning curve going up, you can say, okay, now we can measure how many hours per week we saved per department, per role, per function, etc. To finish up, I would say that it's very important that we understand today that we don't train people in tools, We need to train them on their own work with AI in it. That's the point. Thank you.